Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here in the lovely World of Raccoons with me, Vanillaraccoon. Heyo! We are currently looking at the inside of my medium-sized fantasy house, and that is because I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not really too happy with how it looks. It's on the inside, not just in this room here. Well, this room is okay, but I think we can do some minor work with the upper part of the walls / ceiling. But for the most part, this room I am not happy with, and that is because although this is supposed to be just a house where you can go ahead, lay your head to rest, have some storage, be able to smelt anything if you should need to. But I want this to actually look like a house. And I think what we're going to do at the beginning of this episode is we're just going to go ahead and we're going to do some interior decorating. Oh my god, that is a bug. I'm sorry. I'm recording this late at night, and because there's a window open, not in my room, but there is a window open within this house, and I live near a creek or creek. For those of you across the pond, imagine a small, narrow stream body of water, and yeah, because I live with one of those right behind my house, I have some gnats flying around, and sometimes they can weasel their way in, especially at night. But anyway, we got off topic there for a moment. But I want to just take this time to also apologize to you guys. For those of you who are here for the Minecraft Let's Play series, I've been doing a lot of Doom 2016 campaign 100% walkthrough videos, and if you're a fan of first-person shooters, or you are struggling to get through the Doom 2016 campaign in a 100% format, then I encourage you to go check out those videos. I think at this point now I have 9 up. But I've been busy pushing out 100% walkthrough videos of the campaign, and that's because at this point now Doom has been out for I think about a month now. It is currently June 11th, 2347, so it's about to be June 12th. But Doom 2016 has been out for almost a month now, and it took me quite some time to get through the campaign on my own, and that is because, one, I was still working, meaning I was still spending my moment of waking up to moment of going to bed working on videos, and then not having as much time as I intended to play the campaign as quickly as I could, but also thoroughly enjoy it. But I've just been super busy, and it's now taken me about like half a month to be able to sit down, look over my notes to find all the secrets, collectibles, elite guards, and figure out the easiest and simplest way to accomplish the challenges and rune trials. But so that's kind of why I'm like now trying to upload as many videos as I can, not to the point where it's considered spamming, like, okay, you're just doing Doom videos, you know, when are you gonna do something else for the channel? It's just I want to try and I'm playing catch up. So I retort, if any of you are here for the Minecraft Let's Play series, just bear with me, you guys. Just keep that in mind. You know, you can only please some of the people some of the time, and I'm doing my best to at least please myself, because at the end of the day, when it comes to doing YouTube, you know, you, the content creator, should be the one that you're working to please. Everyone else, although, you know, I do my best to take as many other factors other than my own into consideration. At the end of the day, though, truth be told, it is the content creators' pleasures that should be met. And my dog is scratching at the door, so I'm going to go ahead and re-tuck her in. Again, I say it is 23:49, which is military time for 11:49 p.m. And she's just had some pizza crust, so she may have to go potty. I'll be right back, peeps. Oh, look, it's Mr. Sir KB. Oh, wait, I used the wrong axe to, Okay, so, anywho, you guys, quite some time has passed between the previous clip and this one, and aside from tucking in the princess, because at this point now as I record, it is 0:45, it didn't take a long time to actually tuck the princess back in to bed. It was just I tucked her in and then decided to get my build on, and boy did I get my build on. Have I ever told you guys that when it's late at night, that is when I am the most productive, hence why I stay up until like daybreak, literally. Like the sun begins to come up around 04:30, and I don't really go to bed until after 0500. But I digress. So this is, there we go. This is what we have for the entrance room. Now, I've talked to, this is getting to be a little bit loud for me, so I'm going to just turn this down. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that loud for you guys. So, something that I've been talking about in my Minecraft videos lately, not just my Let's Play videos here in the lovely World of Raccoons, but also in my Minecraft Let's Build videos. One thing I've talked about, one thing I have been talking a fair amount about recently is that you want to, when you're building a house, and well, in this case, when I was building this house, I knew it was gonna be, compact on the inside. Things were going to be a little claustrophobic like. So with that being said, I wanted to still let it be overall fairly functional. I wanted to be able to walk in, have the atmosphere of, okay, have the atmosphere settle in once you enter this room, and the atmosphere would be, okay, this is an entrance room. This is where we can go ahead and store our stuff that we can just carelessly toss into a chest, nothing too specific. But I also wanted to have some form of I don't want to say a grand entrance or a grand eye-capturing, my bad, I misspoke there. A grand entrance, an eye-capturing point of interest when you first enter this room. But I wanted to at least have a nice place where I could go ahead and throw my stuff loosely away. Have a nice anvil in the event that on the fly, whether I was on my way in or out, I could go ahead and repair something or combine two separate tools, pieces of armor, etc. But I wanted to have a nice little stairwell, sort of to give you this idea that, okay, there's obviously a second floor to this small, compact interior bit. And as you guys saw, we have a double chest. Now, this, I don't want to say is like I don't want to say this is anything specific when it comes to storage, but it is another place that you could just go ahead and loosely throw your items away, that you're not too particular as to where you place them. It's like if you're in a rush and and say the double chest down here is full to the brim. As you guys can tell at this moment, it is not. But in the event that this was full to the brim with resources and I needed to quickly empty out my inventory, I could just quickly ascend up to this point, open up the double chest, and then place them in. And just for lighting purposes, we're using the, what do you call it again? End rod. I was about to call it end stone, but that would be an entirely different thing, wouldn't it? So, this, I guess you could say, aside from adding light to the second floor, or in this case the third technically, because this is the first, this would be the second, and this would be the third floor, depending on how you view it, that is. Aside from this providing light, I guess you could say this is acting as a support beam that connects the cobblestone wall that we have right here into this segment of the roof, and then back there we could say that there are some more support beams that are out of the way, but we know that they are there. So, it seems to be nighttime already. So this is the kitchen area, and obviously we still have a furnace here. So even though we do have, let's go ahead and grab an end rod here, because this is something I saw in a different, excuse me, I had seen in a different video, and I thought it was pretty cool, and I wanted to add it to this house. We can go ahead and place an end rod in this chimney / cooking area, and aside from acting as a light source, even though we have a lit fire right here, it could also act as a meat rack. So if we were to, once again, use our imagination, you can go ahead and be like, all right, I'm going to take my raw beef, throw it up on the meat rack, and let it cook over the fireplace. And then use our imagination to envision it like rolling around like a rotisserie chicken would over down at the meat deli store. I don't know what the proper wording is for here in America, that is. The one reason why also I just want to point this out is one reason why I have been saying for the peeps across the pond, and also referring to peeps here in America / the States, is because I've been glancing at my analytics lately, and aside from the age range of viewers being 18 years of age to 24, it also would appear that aside from a majority of the viewers being here in the States, the numbers from across the pond in the UK, United Kingdom, have been steadily going up, I've noticed, and I think that's pretty cool. It shows that aside from subscribers or viewers going up, it shows that the audience is starting to expand, which is something that I have been working really hard to do lately. Not that I have anything against the audience that I've had for the past 6-7 months now, but I digress. So moving into the sleeping area, I think my dog is starting to snore in her sleep. Well, not snore, but bark, which can happen for many of reasons, but for the most part are not bad reasons. It's also sad that if your dog is to start barking or running or yelping in their sleep, it's best to not wake them up, because you could scare them. So in this area here, speaking of sleeping area, we have an armor stand that we can properly store our good armor at. We also have this double chest back here as well. At the moment, this is my treasures chest. This is where I am going to be storing my valuables. Obviously, we have a fair amount of ender pearls, and I also have some ores, blocks of iron, diamonds, gold, the beloved lapis lazuli. I can never pronounce that second L word correctly. We got some name tags. We got some nuggets that I guess I could turn a majority of that number into 1 ingot, but for the most part I'll keep them as nuggets. And then we have some music desks because we have a jukebox right here. Now right here we have our bed, and then right on top of here we have an end stone. Now the one thing I would like to point out is that I am still playing in Minecraft 1.9.4. Just go ahead and pull up the F3 screen. And the reason why I'm playing in this version, because at this point now, Minecraft 1.10 has been fully released. It's been about maybe 5 days now. I'm not really keeping track, but it seems like it's been 5 days now. I do not really intend to update this lovely world of raccoons to Minecraft 1.10 until a full version of Optifine is available. Now, I had said that about Minecraft 1.9 when that was expected to come out, but I kind of updated the world without really waiting for Optifine. But I'd like to go ahead and wait for a full legit version of Optifine for 1.10 to come out. That way I don't have to worry about installing one of those early preview beta testing versions of Optifine. I can just go ahead, have the full version at the ready, and then from there, carry on playing my game. Although the only thing that I'm really excited about when it comes to Minecraft 1.10 are the polar bears. I think even though we have the husks, they are a where are my seeds at? Even though the husks are they're counted as a new mob. To me, they're still Zambles, and if we had an entirely new hostile mob, then I guess that would be cool. I don't know though. It's just I'm in no rush, I guess you could say, to update to 1.10. So, and I say this because in the event that by the time the 4th world download for the lovely World of Raccoons comes out, which is going to be on episode 80. Yeah, I keep forgetting where I'm at in this Let's Play series. In the event that we hit episode 80 and Optifine has not come out yet, I will be releasing the world download in Minecraft 1.9.4, I guess, in this case, because that's the latest version. Did I plant these already? No. Wait, yes, I did plant these. What are you? Oh, you're wheat. So that means we got to plant. Okay, no, we're good. I'm trying to multitask here, if you could not tell. I'm trying to get my planting, my harvest, and replanting going as I sort of cover some stuff that I wanted to address in this portion of the video. So, I'm just going to go ahead and continue to talk, inform you as to what's been going on here. Now, I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to shed, and I'm not going to alter any info details to you guys. I have gone through a handful of villagers, and even though I had a total of 7 iron golems, I think I'm down to like 5 now. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 over here. I think that's 5, yeah. So even though I'm down to 5 iron golems now, I did have 7 in total at one point. And for some reason, they did not do their job, and I lost all of the villagers. So with that being said, I went into game mode 1, and quite a few times I've done this. I've gone into game mode 1, and I've grabbed the villager egg and let loose into this lovely world, well, this part of the lovely World of Raccoons, a new batch of villagers. Now, the reason why I did that is because for one, I am not good at protecting the villagers, the lovely testificates, the herming that they are so kind to bestow upon my ears. But also, right across the river, right, just across the riverbed, we're going to be, we're going to be in this area for quite some time. And I would like to keep the villagers alive. I don't mind losing 1 or 2, but when you lay down 7 iron golems and you happen to lose 2 of them, let alone the whole herd of villagers, yeah. So, what I've done I'm just gonna go ahead and let those 2 crops grow, and then we'll harvest and replant. So what I've done, and I probably should have done this from the very start when I came across this village, to maintain their lives. Did I hear one of them open a door? Hello? Okay. So what I went ahead and did was I replaced the doors of the structures that they are staying in at night with iron doors. So obviously here, you get away from here. So obviously to get in and out, we have buttons on either side of the doors, and that keeps them safe. That keeps me from losing my marbles going, I just brought you into this world. Why are you dying? And yeah. And actually, I did not even notice I just walked into the potion the potion brewing structure. This is good. This is good. This is another thing that I had done off camera. I'm just on a roll with showing off what I want to do and getting accomplished what I want to get accomplished. Obviously, this door here is still a wooden door. That is because we have a fence gate and they can't open those, and they have no way of climbing over the fence. So you fools are stuck in here. But this is our potion brewing house. Potion house, that's what I'm going to call it. Our house. Do. Potion house. Look at that nose. What I went ahead and did was I created a second floor. And this is taking our compact staircase idea and using trapdoors as well to act as the railings for the stairs, so you don't accidentally start to walk down the stair and just go, oops, I fell. Whoever would do that in real life, you should go see a doctor, get a brain scan. In Minecraft, I guess that's okay. So on this second floor, this is where we're going to be storing, I guess, for these, well, this is where we're going to have our storage area for our Don't you think about it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh, you can't take damage. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this is going to be our storage area for our potion house. And at some point, I may figure out what each chest will be designated to hold within them. But for the time being, they're just going to be vacant, they won't have any designated items to hold. And I don't think this was in the last episode, so I'm going to go ahead and show this off. And I think that's going to do it after this, is that I have these small little open patios adjacent to the gardens. And that is because I wanted to originally have a small structure next to the flower beds, to the garden area, and I kind of thought to myself, this village has enough structures as it is, so let's do something different. Let's go ahead and create a small patio, a deck of the so to speak. And even though it is primarily made up of wood-based materials, let's go ahead and throw various cobblestone-based blocks into the mix to sort of act as support for the deck. So it's not just like, okay, obviously we got some vertically placed logs that are these support beams, and anything that's horizontally placed, or these, I think these are slabs. Don't quote me on that, but I think these are slabs. And I'm not... Yeah, let's go ahead and just break one and see exactly what this is. Yeah, that's what I thought. I tend to build this type of stuff out of slabs. Imagination, crawl space underneath the deck. But it just shows a more sturdy foundation support to hold up this structure. Because even though in real life you may not have stone or non-wood based resources to support a deck or a patio porch, well, not a porch, but a patio, you know, this is Minecraft. Even though this block is called cobblestone, we can use that thing called our imagination and just pretend this is something else other than cobblestone. And yeah, you know, don't just limit yourself to what something is. That's why we have texture packs as well, because texture packs can also manipulate what a block looks like, so we can then once more use our imagination to pretend it is something other than what it appears to be, or what it is commonly known as. So let's see. I got the interior part of my house done. I showcased what was done off camera. Did some harvesting. I still have some more harvesting. Oh, yeah. Before we depart here, a couple episodes back, I had I did a building montage, and if you're new to the series and the channel, basically instead of just cutting instead of just breaking up a video into multiple clips, sometimes to show what it is that I'm doing in between each clip, I'll go ahead and do a quote-unquote building montage, which I did one where I was building this structure right here, and the song that I use kind of did have a copyrighted it was a copyrighted song. I didn't know that. I thought it was a free to use, a royalty free music track, and I guess I misread the fine print somewhere. I guess I gotta get a new pair of glasses so I can read it better. But it was pointed out by one of the fellow AMG members, Woogeth, aka Awooga. Be sure to check him out. He's on the Minecraft SMP The Salt Mine. And also check out those peeps as well. And if you do, tell them I sent you by using the hashtag World of Raccoons. But Woogeth had told me over Discord that he couldn't watch that video via mobile, console, and other devices, but if he were to bring up the video on a computer / laptop, he could easily watch it then. A tablet, mobile device, console, it was not viewable. So it was not limited by country, it was more so limited by how you could watch it. But in that video near the end, I had mentioned that in this area right here, I was thinking of creating a Minecraft blacksmith. It is, if you don't know which structure that is from a village, it is the one that has a chest in a small room that has, depending on which version of Minecraft you're playing, it could have a randomized formula to generate valuables in it, or it would have just basic stuff. But it would also, the blacksmith would have that 2x1 lava cooking area with the furnaces as well. But I was thinking of recreating that here, but then obviously customizing it to go with our theme for this village, which is obviously customizing it to look like a fantasy village. But I also wasn't sure if I wanted to create a legit mine area, because I don't have an area where I can just go ahead, dig into the lovely world. And this is what I wanted to lower down. I do not have a quote-unquote official area where I can dig into the world or dig down into the world and go mining. I just, somewhere in one of these patches, I have a small 2x1 area where I just dig down and then pillar my way back up. So through the power of YouTube cards, I'm going to put a poll. It's going to appear right here in the upper right corner of your screen. If you're watching this on a desktop, laptop, mobile device, tablet, it should appear. If you are watching this on a console, I do not think it will appear for you. But be sure to let me know via voting through the power of YouTube cards. Should I make a Minecraft blacksmith structure and then customize it, or do we want to use this open area as a place to create our official mine for this part of the world? And aside from creating a hole into the hillside and throwing up logs that act as pillars for support to hold the place up, we'll also create a small little storage facility as well that we can, when we're done mining during the day, we could just quickly run up, place our harvested stone earthly materials within the structure, and then rush into our house and go to bed. But do let me know. Again, I'll be doing this through the power of YouTube cards to put this poll. When I sit down and begin to record the next Let's Play video, I will then look at the votes, tally them up, and see what it is we will be building here. Because I ask you this because, obviously, aside from creating content here on YouTube, I'm also sharing the art that these videos consist of, meaning I'm pushing out world downloads, although after episode 80 I will be pushing out world downloads when I am ready to. But unfortunately, you guys, that is all the time that I have for tonight. So if you like what you see, then please give that like button a hug and subscribe for the latest buzz. And if you had a blast with a good laugh, then make sure you favorite this video and share it with a friend or two. But until next time, peeps, this is Vanillaraccoon and my Zambo Nocturnal peeps. Peace out.